My name is Allison McDowell. I'm a parent. I'm a researcher in education. And I'm here because I have a question about long-term outcomes, because I know a lot of the Pay for Success programs have been started at like kindergarten, like entrance and third grade test scores, but folks are looking at longer term things around social emotional learning, and with cost offsets being future addiction or incarceration. And so I'm just wondering about the ethics of students who may be pulled into social emotional training programs, at least conceptually, what that would look like in terms of tracking middle school students who get a program over the course of their lifetime if the cost offsets are potential addiction or incarceration.
I think the longer term outcomes are really challenging. Government itself, state government, for instance, doesn't like to go beyond a year in waiting for outcomes, so that is enough of a challenge. Finance is willing to go longer than that, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. You start going at 7, you start going 18 or 20, and it's very hard. I think that Pay for Success is probably best suited to the kind of few-year outcomes, even if those nearer-term outcomes are pointing to longer term.
And I just add, I think it points us to proximal outcomes as well. If there are midpoints along the way that can signal that outcomes are that the trajectories are moving in the right direction for those kids, for those individuals, that can be part of it. But the very fact that you're looking at this longer time horizon is in and of itself very different from standard practice. So that is very unique to Pay for Success.
I just said, even if you're paying for proximate outcomes, like a child who's had emotional distress being kindergarten ready, one could theoretically also, this could kick off a rigorous evaluation of outcomes. Governments may be paying for an outcome 2, 3, 4 years later.
Can I have one quick thing on our project in South Carolina? You know, we're paying based on things we're going to measure over the first 5 years during the Medicaid waiver period. But the broader study is going to follow other measures as well, including long-term things such as maternal or the child's future incarceration. And we're going to follow the kids over basically 20 years and be able to assess the impact of the intervention on all those things as well to hopefully build the case.